What's crappening? Welcome to Under the Foreskin, broadcasting live from the Under the Foreskin mobile studios today. My name's Kyle. Under the Foreskin is a fantasy football show dedicated to wrapping up the weekly events of the SJU and Misfits Yahoo Fantasy Sports League, Yahoo ID number 161307. With me today, very special guest, the commissioner of SJU and Misfits, Sir Alex O'Dunchkin, CEO of the Crapstone Prairie Dogs. Alex, why don't you say hi?
Hey, Kyle. How are you doing today?
Doing well. We're really excited for this draft here today. And, we got 12 guys this year, which is a step up from last year.
Yeah. Last year we had eight guys. It's kind of a trial period, and we were just trying to kind of get a taste for what it'd be like.
Got our feet wet.
Get a league going here, and we really liked the way it went, and we decided that it'd be a good strategy for our league to expand to 12 teams and share more of the wealth and get out there a little bit more.
Now, is the ante up this year?
The ante is up, yes. It costs more for each team to participate, and
Wonderful.
We're thinking that competition will only be greater because of it.
So last year we did the standard snake draft. You draft first. If you get the first pick, then you don't get a pick till 24 again. Mm-hmm. What are we doing this year?
This year we're changing it up quite a bit. We're going to do the auction draft. We've done quite a bit of research, but a lot of market research in it. We've kind of been led to believe that the auction draft's the way to go. It's a lot more exciting for our fans, and it really gets more people involved to get more players that they want, and it really makes the owner/GM take charge of their team.
Wonderful. So let's go through the teams and the GMs. It's a special group of guys. Most of us went to college together. Some Misfits, hence SJU and Misfits. We're all Johnnies with a couple Misfits.
Right.
I'd say, how did this let's go step back a sec. This radio/video/YouTube thing generated from last year. I did an article,
right,
a weekly article called Under the Foreskin, and it's called Under the Foreskin because of several uncut gentlemen in our fantasy football league. Anywho, it also plays,
not to be named at this point,
right, and it also plays on the pigskin thing. So
right.
So this article was great. I think people got a lot of laughs of it, but I feel like no one got a rebuttal. Like, I was just dishing out just whammy after whammy after whammy.
And it was good stuff.
And it
was
good. It was good, but I feel like you guys need a voice, too. So we got the mic. Mm-hmm. We got the audacity. We got the website and the YouTube. It'll be beautiful.
I think it's going to be really fun. It's going to really
fun.
Get our guys going and just make this league even better.
Wonderful. So we're gonna feature different owners every week, and we're gonna kind of wrap up the week. Maybe we'll get a controversial guest on from the week before who made a stupid decision, a brilliant decision, whatever it was. So that's going to be kind of the breakdown of the show. Now this, we're just going to talk a little bit about the draft, introduce the players, introduce the team names,
right,
which are something else. What do you say?
Yeah. We really we opened to enroll our names this year, and we kind of told everyone to start over from scratch, and we got some real creative names. Everyone had a little bit of fun with it, starting with Nick Elson, who's coach, GM, owner, and CEO of the Hollywood Hotties.
Right. Which is an interesting brand strategy, the Hollywood Hotties. Mm-hmm. What do you think he's going for there?
Well, Hollywood's a great market, but he's really going to have to sell to that younger age group out there this product.
Right, that term hotties.
Moving out to that location is definitely going to prove challenging for Nick Elson and the Hollywood Hotties.
Yeah, Elson's not much of a big city Hollywood kind of guy either. I mean, he likes fishing and.
Yeah, it's a very odd strategy on Elson's part, but we'll see how it pays off.
Opposites attract. Yeah. Next up, we got the B-Town Boy Likers, which are headed by Jack Lincheski.
Yeah, really where Jack was going with this, I don't know. He had a great name last year, the Buffalo
Armadillos.
Yeah, it was probably the best name in the league.
I'd agree.
He completely went the other way with this, and I don't know if he's going to be able to lock down many fans with this name. I think parents are going to keep their kids way hidden from him with the B-Town Boy Likers.
Yeah, I agree.
Up next, we got the Sausage Wall. It's coached by a new owner this year, Seth Burgess. And I think Seth's going to be a competitor this year. I think he definitely possesses the knowledge and skills to put a good team together.
Plus, what's Seth's working schedule like right now? I mean, is he going to have some time to do some research?
He might. And I know he's got some odd hours, but it's going to really free up his mornings to get some good research.
Oh, yeah, that's key. That's key.
I believe he he does not have a computer right now, which could be very difficult.
Wow. Fortunately, there's these libraries around town.
He's sharing with another owner right now, but I
Ooh.
think he's going to take some Section 179 depreciation on that and expense it towards the business.
I think he better. Next up, we got another new owner, Adam Johnson, the owner of the Duluth Draft Dodgers. And Adam's here tonight, so he didn't dodge the draft, which is fortunate for him.
No, I don't know where he was going with this name either, but he showed up, so he's already proven that his name's not relevant.
Right, and I think he's new to the league, and maybe the dick humor maybe didn't get in on that. There's a lot of penis humor in this.
Right.
Hence,
Yeah, penis humor is encouraged.
Right, always.
Next, we have the only team in the league that's coached by a joint venture here. We have the Gnawbone Butte Pirates, coached by Zach and LB of the SLP Ranch.
Oh.
It'll be definitely an interesting combination here, and we'll see how they get along.
How do you think that will work, having two owners? Do you foresee? I mean, that could be a great radio show. We could see an argument live on the radio.
Right. I think you're going to have to get in on that early. However, it could be proven to be very good. You have a second opinion, and you want to start one player over another, and you have a close call. It's good to have another opinion. You're always fishing for that backup opinion.
Very true. The Dream Team up next, coached by Neil Dingman.
This is a great team right now. Just given the what's going on in the news with the Philadelphia Eagles right now, the Dream Team.
The Dream Team, they're calling them.
Of the National Football League.
We'll see about that.
Yeah, we'll see what happens there if you can actually put a good team together. Tonight will prove that. But
now,
very
last
creative
year,
name. I really like the play there.
And last year didn't go well for Dinger, I believe.
No.
He might have been right at the bottom of the league.
No, as Team Dinger, he was just way too pompous, way too self-absorbed, all about him. I don't really think he put too much thought into the team.
No, definitely not. And that's key in this league.
Mm-hmm. The Poughkeepsie Pandas, coached by none other than Tyler Olson. I don't think they stand a shot.
No.
Let's go on to the next
Well,
team.
Tyler had a good fantasy hockey season.
He did. Team waiver wire.
Right.
I forgot about
he
that.
did have a lot of time on his hands, and he did a lot of research. I think, he was up for 60, 70 moves during the season, which is a lot for fantasy hockey, and his heart was really into it.
When that season starts, there's definitely going to be a new rule for waivers. You just can't do that.
I say we just don't play. I mean, fantasy hockey.
Yeah,
I love hockey. You love hockey.
Down there. It's just more fun to watch.
Right, that's right.
Especially, Zach Parisi. Let me tell you a little story here. Zach Parisi went down real early in the season last year. Number 1 pick. I ran into him last weekend, in fact, at
well, he's a Minnesota
Cowboy
native.
Slims.
He's one
Cowboy
of us.
Slims. Hopefully he comes here. I guess he just bought a new house in Lake Minnetonka. Rumor has it. So
we break stories on here. To watch our Twitter feeds, we break stories
them. Yeah, that's what
for
I'm
days.
Told. Yeah, so that's the rumor, and saw him last weekend, and I thought that I should go up to him and tell him that, hey,
we'd love to have you.
Well, we'd love to have you, but none of this shit next year. I play fantasy hockey. I need you in the lineup.
We need you in the lineup.
He's a nice guy, though. Had a huge rock on his fiance's finger. But
I bet she was easy on the eyes.
She didn't look bad.
Nice.
No. The BF Border Collies. I can't remember where they're from. Some no-name town.
Bumfuck nowhere, apparently.
Yeah, I think it's the Bumfuck Border Collies, if I'm not mistaken. They're coached by Jason Johannes, who's just a sly motherfucker. Oops, can I say that on the air?
You can say that, yep.
All right.
We'll put an explicit rating on this, and we'll be fine.
Not yet. XM radio? Not yet?
Not yet.
But hopefully.
Don't hold your breath.
I'm not. Jason's usually a competitor, but he usually loses interest about halfway through the season.
Yeah, catch a couple bad breaks.
We're just kind of hoping he's there the entire year and keeps his roster filled.
That's right. We got the TAL Trouser Snakes.
Yeah, the Tallahassee Trouser Snakes, coached by Dave Tretta, last year's champion.
Yeah. My fault, and we'll elaborate on that in a minute.
Yes. Some of us made some bad trades last year, but I can't complete blame on you there because I made one too. Just trying to get my players to perform. They just don't want to perform for me. But Dave's a fierce competitor. He's probably going to act real hard tonight in the draft, and I'm really interested to see what kind of team he puts together.
I feel like he might have Michael Vick again, and he might have Arian Foster again.
We'll see
what
happens.
he might be out of money again. Or for the first time.
Yeah, that's right. Maybe a new trend.
Right.
I hope. Next up is the Sioux City Smugglers, coached by Roger Schlachter, who's in charge of this year's fantasy football website for the SJU. And
right,
Misfits.
and he also ordered the pizza tonight.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so that's
Because I
good.
hope there's some sausage, pepperoni.
I'm sure there'll be plenty of sausage upstairs.
Yeah.
Now, Roger's a little injured right now.
Yeah, he threw out his back doing some sort of physical activity.
Right, dancing at a bar or
No,
something.
I think it was just any sort of physical activity that got him down.
Okay,
But,
well, that'll happen.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but maybe he just woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
That'll happen.
And it's happened to the best of us.
No. And I, of course, am the CEO of the Potomac Pretenders. Last year's Poonie Pretenders. And, you know, I see big things for the Pretenders this year.
Yeah, they're not going to be doing any pretending, huh?
No, absolutely not.
No, you had a really good team last year. I'm really excited to see what you put together. If it's anything like last year, you could really be a competitor. But, hey, you know, if you make any trades like you did last year, you're really going to hurt the entire league.
I know. It did hurt. Mm-hmm. You know, a desperate man calls for desperate measures.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been there.
Thought I'd sell high.
Yeah. You never know when you're going to be sitting in the back alley working for ZJ's.
What's a ZJ?
You have to ask. He can't afford it.
And, of course, your team, the Crapstone Prairie Dogs.
It's all up in the air for the Crapstone Prairie Dogs. I really don't know what to expect. We got a great team.
Yeah,
and,
I love the name.
Yeah, there's actually a town, Crapstone, in UK. I believe, I'm not positive about this, but the Crapstone Prairie Dogs might be the only international team in the league this year.
I think they are.
Mm-hmm. So we'll see if they can pull forward.
Lots of travel expenses
for the league. There are, but you know, when you make the kind of money we do in this league, it's just, it's not very
Have you thought about jet lag?
No such thing.
Well, we'll see how.
We have these new jets where we can keep our guys fresh.
Interesting, very interesting.
Yes, I can't go into any more detail, or else I have to kill you. But
okay, well, I'm coming from right here in Minneapolis, St. Paul, so it's not far to our
No,
team.
it's not. Good thing you can do this from your computer.
Right,
yeah.
That's what's brilliant. So last year, the Tallahassee Trouser Snakes, formerly Team Hatchet Wound,
yes,
headed by David Truttel,
yes,
were the winners. And I'll step up and say right now, I traded him Arian Foster, which really blew up in my face. I thought I'd sell high on Foster early in the season. I needed a quarterback desperately. The baby cheeses, Brett Favre, was really struggling.
He was.
Yeah. So I got Big Ben after his suspension, and I got Austin Collie, who ended up having a headache or two.
Yeah.
And I got somebody else who I don't even remember, which tells you how irrelevant it was. And I sent Arian Foster to him, coupled him with Aaron Rodgers at the beginning, which then turned into Michael Vick, correct?
Correct.
And that he basically rolled that wave right through the playoffs.
He really had the draft of the year last year, picking Michael Vick when he was not even scheduled to play a game. And it really worked out for him. You know what? Maybe we'll pull some more crap like that and prove us all wrong again, but we'll see.
He might be the smartest man in the league.
Yeah.
Which is hard to believe.
Or he just might be lucky.
Maybe he might just be lucky. I don't know.
With David Truttel, you just never know.
You never know.
Never know.
Well, this was brilliant. I think we do both agree this is brilliant.
This is a
really looking forward to the draft.
It's going to be a great season.
That's right.
We're going to have a great time. I can't wait to what goes on our website, what comes through these airwaves. Oh. It's going to be great. It's going to be a great season, and it's only just beginning.
It is only just beginning. Thanks for checking out Under the Foreskin, everybody, and we'll see you next week.